Welcome everyone to Tripoli as we are winding down day 2 of group play in the Road to B.A.L tournament, and it features a first-time team in this tournament. That's Kriol Star from Cape Verde taking on Stade Malien, who were League One champions this year and making their second appearance in this Road to B.A.L tournament. I'm Aaron Sanders. Glad to have you along on the FIBA YouTube channel as we take a look at these two teams. Tail of the tape is as follows. Stade Malien knows a thing or two about this tournament. This is their second appearance, but they started this run in losing ways, losing 85-66 against El Alhi SC, a game where they gave up 32 points in the first quarter, but they were led by Mohamed Koulibaly, who ended up with 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. So expect him to get the ball a lot on the blue side. And for Kriol Star, this is their debut appearance in the Road to BAL tournament, and they're the first ever team from Cape Verde to play in the Road to BAL. They are representing the FCBB, and one of the players to watch for their debut appearance would be Ali Larici, who played for ASL BC in the second season of the BAL and led Morocco to a 4th place finish in the Afrobasket back in 2017. Starting lineups are being introduced. We'll take a step aside, and when we return, we'll have the tip-off for the game between Kriol Star and Stade Malien. This is the Road to BAL 2025. There's your officials for this game. Hassan Kamate, Totan Baza Kalumi, and Amir Taboui, as Kriol Star and Stade Malien are moments away from tipping off in the final game of Group A competition at day 2 here in the road to B.A.L. 2025. Aaron Sanders calling the action for you. And this is a first-time team against a veteran team in the road to B.A.L. Kriol Star making their first ever appearance, representing Cape Verde. And Stade Malien, who placed 3rd in the 2023 road to B.A.L. We are almost set to go in Group A competition. Those following along on YouTube, thank you for the pleasure of your company for this game and for the first 2 days of the action. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from and who are you going for when it comes to this game. First look at the Kriol Star uniforms. They have a maroon jersey with white trim, and Stade Malien will go with their white jerseys with dark and light blue trim. One of the players for Stade Malien, Makan Kita. And there's Kriol Star's Umar Berry, the center. And the tip is controlled by Kriol Star as their journey and road to the B.A.L. begins here. And it starts with a pull-up 3 that goes off the side of the iron. Stade Malien not wasting any time as they feed it underneath to Mohamed Perry, who misses the shot underneath. Kriol Star representing Cape Verde. Pull-up 3 is good for Ndizie, and that is the first bucket for Kriol Star as they begin their road to the B.A.L. Makan Kita looking on the left side and finds Mahaman Koulibaly, who scored 20 points in their loss against Al-Ahly SC yesterday. And Kriol Star rushing up the floor. This is Joel Tavares. Matter of fact, this is Ali Larici. He's now number 8. And that pass underneath doesn't work as what they expected. Stade Malien with the ball. Koulibaly from downtown, off the front. And the ball is pulled down by Clayton Brown. Nothing your score. And that was off the tray from Dudon Ndizie. And this is Mahaman Koulibaly streaking right in and misses. Starting lineup for Kriol Star, Ali Larici, number 0, along with Clayton Brown, D'Angelo Stewart, number 22, 23, Umar Berry, and Dudon Ndizie rounding out the starting 5, number 34 for Kriol Star. Mondesir Darehamin, Infali Kanut, along with Mohamed Perry, Mahaman Koulibaly, Mamadou Kanti are your starting 5 for Stade Malien. And heading to the line is Koulibaly. And it gets his first free throw down and gets Stade Malien on the board. Group A and Group B, the team with the best record after 2 games of group play in each of those groups will advance. And we'll find that out by the end of tomorrow's action. Attempting the dribble on the near side is Brown. Brown underneath the Berry, who had trouble underneath the 10 with 7:52 left. Dizier with a rebound to his name. And Umar Berry at the line. This is the first team from Cape Verde to play in the Road to B.A.L. tournament. And they lead 3-1. 2 minutes gone by here in this contest. And that makes it 4-1 in favor of Kriol Star as Berry splits the pair. Kita straight away to Perry, who defers it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly trying to slice and dice, gives it away. Here's a 3 from the corner. That goes down. And we are tied at 4. Make no mistake about it, that was an easy 3. Good shot choice and good ball rotation. As we are even at 4. That shot goes too hard and it's pulled down by Koulibaly, who gives it away. And just like that, a 3 ball is for Brown. So Brown on the board. And Dizier and Brown connecting from outside, and there they are on a break again. Here's Larici out, another 3 from the side, off the mark. And it's tapped away, and Koulibaly is heading for the races and jams it home. But hold the phone here. We have a foul after the dunk. In the meantime, Kriol Star able to inbound it from the side. Brown asking for help. 6:38 to go. Larici loses control. 2-on-1. Stade Malien, and it ends up with a layup on the other end. So for those of you tuning in, that dunk did not go. Koulibaly made the layup, and shot underneath is good. Mohamed Perry for 3. D'Angelo Stewart on the board. He brings it up the floor, guarded by Mamadou Kanté. And misses from outside. And back comes Kanté and Stade Malien. From Group A, they have an 0-1 record after losing to Al Ali SC yesterday. In a game where they gave up 32 points in the first quarter. And if they want any chance at all to advance to the next stage of the Road to B.A.L. 2025, they must win this game. And by a huge margin at that. Free throws coming up from Akan Kita, who ended up with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists yesterday. And his first free throw doesn't go. I'll have a look at the scoreboard from today's action in just a minute. The game you just saw earlier for this one, ABC Fighters defeating the Spintex Knights 99-81. 9-7 is the score here. And the first game of this day's tournament was a squeaker as the 3-ball from Ndize doesn't go down the twine. Nice fake, the footing, and the bucket from the outside. Good ball rotation from Kriol Star, ends up with that corner 3. It's 12-7. Elin Benin defeating Mighty B.A.L 74-69. That was a squeaker to start the competition here in day 2. And how about another corner 3? That's good. Oh, the big-time buckets are coming around for Kriol Star in their first ever appearance in the Road to B.A.L tournament, and they're making the best of it, leading 15-7. You often hear first impressions are everything, and to Kriol Star, that is definitely what they're placing in their opening match in the Road to B.A.L 2025 at the moment. They lead 15-7. They just connected on back-to-back triples, which started with Dudon Ndize hitting the first bucket, and now they're sharing the wealth from around the arc. Halfway here in the first quarter, Conte looking for options, able to get out of that one, and the jam job is down. So that breaks the scoring drought for Stade Malien as they suffered that for the last couple of minutes. They were able to get the throwdown as Larici has options. Shot from the elbow off the mark. Larici trying to get the rebound, but it's Quito that comes out of there with the rebound. Here's Conte all the way, and that's short. And back comes Joel Almeida. For 10, 6-point game in favor of Kriol Star. Their first ever appearance, jumper off the mark for Omar Berry from about 15. Fast break does not work in Stade Malien's favor. And back comes Larici, who sends it right away. 3-ball goes in and out. And back over to Stewart for 3. That doesn't go down. Conte on the follow. Try to get the loose ball, but Mohamed Berry is there to pick it up and put it in. Easy work for Mohamed Berry, who ended up with 2 points and 2 assists along with 8 rebounds yesterday. Dizier finding D'Angelo Stewart and kicks it outside to Almeida, who had his cookies taken on the breakaway and the jam. Mondesir Hamid. And it's a quick scoring run for Stade Malien as a quick timeout is called by Hugo de Silva Salgado's team, Kriol Star. And Stade Malien making up for back-to-back triples that they gave up before their last timeout, able to convert on a nice scoring run, and now the lead has been cut down to 2. two teams combating and scoring runs, which led to their opposition's timeout. And we saw Stade Malien just go on fire thanks to loose ball passes and a 4-0 scoring run, which has cut their deficit down to 2. It is 15-13. Kriol Star in the lead. This is Group Day competition. More than halfway into the first quarter. Spot up Jay. Off the mark for Kevin Gomez. Up the floor is Kita, who gives it all the way to Kaba. And Mukela Tahiru in trouble. And they get it back. Kaba on the finish. So they were able to make up on loose ends there as we are knotted up at 15. Under 3 to go here in the first quarter. Half-court pressure applied, but Kriol Star able to break the timeline as Larici conducting the offense. Larici kicking out. Long shot. No good for Ndize. He's made the first 3 of the game, but has been silent ever since. Kaba trying to put it up and in, but that doesn't work for him. Almeida the rebound. In the corner, Ndize scoops it and feeds it to Gomez. Bucket goes in the foul. And with 1:51 remaining, we see Kriol Star heading back to the line, courtesy of Kevin Gomez. And more substitutions being made for the team in red. We see Luis Teixeira checking in, the small forward. And one opportunity up and in. Kriol Star back up top. They're up by 3. Feed to Koulibaly. Koulibaly trying to slice through Gomez, and he does. He knew one way or another he was going to have to meet up with the big man, and he was able to slice right inside on the left side. And here's Makant Kita trying to pick up the loose ball off the steal, but lets it fly out of bounds instead. And it looks like Amadou Kaba is going to check in. He will throw it in. It is 18-17. Stade Malien did not have a good scoring performance, shooting just under 35% from the field, a total of 66 points, 55% at the line yesterday. Canute matches up his jersey number with the downtown tray. And it's a 2-point Stade Malien lead. On the other end, Almeida unable to get the triple. And a pushing foul is called with just a shade over a minute left here in the first. So Stade Malien back with the ball. And we look at N'Faly Kanute's 3 on the last possession. Will he be able to double down? Kita inside over to Mukela Tahiru, and that's slapped away. Fast break for Kriol Star. Up the floor and outside is Almeida, who dishes it right away. Teixeira over to Gomez. We have a difference of 8 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 18 game clock, 10 shot clock. Kita outside, pulls up, misses. And Gomez, the only one with the rebound. Final chance for Kriol Star here in the first, and they go back to their bread and butter. The 3 goes in and out. Final seconds as Mukela Tahiru sends it, and they'll just dribble it out as Canute try to go from half court, but that was right after the horn. We are knotted up at 20 here in the first quarter. You're watching the Road to B.A.L. 2025 from Tripoli. Has tied the game at 20 as we're about to get underway here in the second quarter. I'm Aaron Sanders. Thank you for joining us on this Road to B.A.L. 2025 tournament. This is Group Phase A in the West Division of the tournament. Looking at the top scorers after quarter number one, Mohamed Koulibaly with 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field. And Kriol Star, who got the ball up and going, is led by Kevin Gomes and Diodon Ndize with 5 points apiece. And they're showing their presence underneath the paint. Gomez looking for 7. Can't get it. Up the floor is Conte. Conte dishes it over. Shot off the mark and brought down by Teixeira. And a foul is called right on the pass, the half-court line. Here's Larici running the offense, cutting right inside, and another foul. This time that will be on Canute. Up top Ndize. Right away to Teixeira, and he connects. And that long shot regains the lead for Kriol Star. They have been on the money here in their first few minutes in the Road to B.A.L. tournament, shooting 36% from the field. That shot is a no-go. Conte thought he had a hand on it, but did not work in his favor. Minute and change gone by as Larici trying to send it to Gomez, picked up by Ndize, stops, pops, no shot there, putback is good. D'Angelo Stewart gets on the board to give Kriol Star a 5-point lead. Amadou Kaba unable to get two there. Larici spearheading the run for Kriol Star as that shot doesn't hit anything. Doesn't hit down the twine, rather. Coast to coast. Underneath, and that's how you respond as Infali Kanute able to hit. Here's Stewart. Ali Larici led Morocco to a fourth-place finish in the Afro-Basket back in 2017. Unable to get the job done on that end. Kanute trying to go all the way, but not before he draws the foul. Kriol Star 25, Stade Malien 22. Group A action. Road to B.A.L 2025. Miss, put back Kanute, no good, but two free throws are coming up. In the meantime, Abdurrahman Kanute will size up at the free throw line. Two free throws coming up for him. His first trip as he's looking for his first point after scoring 10 points in that loss yesterday to El Ali SC. 85-66 was the final score. A game where Stade Malien shot a shade under 35%, 34.6 to be exact. 55% at the line. Right now they are 40%. As the second free throw is good for Kanute. Stade Malien down by two as Teixeira gets it down again. So the lead balloons back up to 5 for Kriol Star. What a beautiful layup, and the finish, it counts. Tremendous finish from Abdurrahman Kanute as he was able to ease his way right to the basket, not wasting any time. No hesitation, went for the ice cream scoop, and now he's going to the line for the and one. So Abdurrahman, another chance at the free throw line, and this time he gets it down. He's 2 of 3 from the line in the last couple of possessions for Stade Malien. Back to a one-possession game. Ali Larici, the guard, gives it right away to D'Angelo Stewart. Stewart trying to apply footwork, fires, misses. Second chance coming up. Jump hook, up and out for Gomez. Conte for Stade Malien, and foul immediately by Ali Larici. Stade Malien will inbound it from the side. 3 minutes have gone by here in the second. Kanute trying to breeze by Stewart. He does, but misses from downtown. Stewart on the back pass to Teixeira. Kriol Star making some changes once again, and we see Brown right back into the lineup. Ball picked off by Kanute. Sends it underneath. Layup no good. Stade Malien asking for a foul. They decide to play on. Here's Ndize from downtown. Put her there. A three-point rage is going on for Kriol Star. Their first ever game in the Road to B.A.L tournament. And Kanute tried to match up on the three, but was unsuccessful on that end. Screen from Gomez. Pass intended for Stewart, but is way out of his reach. Kriol Star doing a good job sharing the ball. They have a total of 9 assists, shooting 38% from the field for a total of 37% overall. They lead 31-26. You compared that to Stade Malien's performance. They only have 5 assists, but 17 rebounds, as they're shooting nearly 36% from the field. Both these teams shooting in the mid-30s. Chance inside for Kaba. Kaba underneath, that's off. And brought down by Umar Berry. Brown trying to go to town. And unable to finish. Mumkela Tahiru. And has that taken away. Teixeira off the steal. And there's another one. Stade Malien, 3-on-1. Kita picking the ball up. And great ball movement does not result in a bucket for Mumkela Tahiru as he's continuing to fight on the ball on the seat of his pants. Wide open three, no. And another chance, Mumkela Tahiru outside, but not before a foul is called halfway into the second. And Dudon Ndize will be called for the foul. And Amadou Kaba will head to the bench. What a zany sequence that we have witnessed in the last few moments. As Koulibaly sends it right away to Kita, who in turn gives it to Cunton. What is here? Haman asking for the ball. He is flustered by Ndize in the paint. Now he gets it, goes off the glass, off the mark, as Mumkela Tahiru tried to put it back, but 24-second violation is called. Kriol Star 31, Stade Malien 26. Cape Verde represented by Kriol Star and Stade Malien representing Mali. And this is a team that ended up in 3rd place in the 2023 B.A.L. season. Nice footwork applied, but the bucket doesn't go down for Berry. Conte, in and out dribble, goes right at the key, dishes it right outside, 3, doesn't hit iron. And 4:09 remaining in the half. 9 seconds on the shot clock. More substitutions. This time, Kriol Star has Joel Almeida checking back in. Six on the clock. Kita has to move, fires it from the near side, and gets it in. And boy, did Stade Malien needed that shot more than ever. They have cut this deficit to 2. They're able to score their first point since the 7:22 mark, where Abderrahmane Kanouté went to the line. So a matter of 3 minutes in between those last points for Stade Malien. Free throws on the way. Along with some more changes. This time, Aku Koita checks in for Stade Malien, as the first free throw is good for Berry. You can watch a handful of these FIBA tournaments on the FIBA YouTube page. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe over on YouTube. Berry goes 1 for 2 at the line. It is 32-29 with 3:35 to go. Koulibaly on the chest pass. 3 wide open, splash. Makan Kita makes it so easy as we are knotted up at 32. Brown underneath, can't get it. And back comes Conte and Stade Malien on the run. Tried to go all the way, had the ball stripped. So we'll stay on that side with 3:09 left. And timeout is called as we are even at 32. There was a time where Stade Malien had a scoring drought for 3 minutes. They were able to come back and tie things up. For most of this game, Kriol Star has had the lead, but Stade Malien has been knocking on the door as they want to avoid going 0-2 in this leg of the road to B.A.L 2025. Remember, the top two teams, one from Group A and one from Group B, will advance. There's a pass taken away by Brown, and there's a foul on the way to the basket. High man for Stade Malien is Makan Kita, who woke up in the second quarter. He has a total of 7 points. And Mahaman Kuabali underneath him with 5, along with Nfali Kanute. Kriol Star currently being led by Duodon Ndize, who has 8 points and got the scoring to go in the first quarter. And a bucket underneath makes it 34-32. Kita going one-on-one, mano-a-mano before passing it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly flustered, second chance coming up for Stade Malien. Koita hitting the floor and had no choice but to throw it away. There were 3 red shirts right behind him as Ndize sends it right down and gets it back from the corner. Got it! Duodon Ndize picking up where he left off in the first quarter. He now has a total of 11 as the lead balloons back to 5. Koulibaly breaking away from the screen and now has the ball. Flustered, stops, fires, and heads to the line. .207 to go. You are in the presence of a very close game between these two teams. Scores earlier, Long Cotton Benin defeating Mighty Barole 74-69. And ABC Fighters over Spintex Knights 99-81. And in this game, a close one, 2-possession ball game as Helton Lopez, no, my mistake, that's Brown, heading to the right elbow. Second free throw, good. Back to a 3-point game, 37-34. 2 minutes until halftime. Ali Larici trying to put the moves on Conte. Able to break away down to the far side. Now gets in close and gets met by that great wall by Stade Malien. Great defense on the other end as Kita ships it over to Conte. 10 to go in the shot clock. Pull up Jay off the mark from the far elbow. Brown getting the screen from Barry. And whistle blown on that possession. .126. Until halftime. Ricci goes for three and gets it. And Larici, who's been running the offense for most of the game, finally gets his first 3 points of the ball game. Offensive foul is called. That is a break for Kriol's star. Kriol Star trying to wrap up this half with a good lead. Meanwhile, Stade Malien trying to bounce back before they head to the clubhouse for the break. Long three, Almeida, that's short. And there is no foul there. They decide to play on. Almeida outside, fake, three ball, no good. Back tapped. Stade Malien on the move. Conte met by two red shirts and he is fouled. He heads to the line. And Boubacar Kanouté not happy with that last possession. He thought there was a foul there. At least they're going to the line with 35 4/10 remaining. And this team knows if they want to come back, make this a ball game, as they've had for the majority of this 20 minutes, they have to fight for it and realize they're going to have to play through everything, through the pressure, through the double team, everything. They were able to tie this thing up earlier in the quarter, but now find themselves down by 4. The second free throw no good as Larici brings it up, and he is guarded heavily by Kita. Masterlock defense applied here. Larici got his first bucket in the tournament and sends it to Lopez Correa, who gets it right at the sideline. Long three makes it a 9-point game. 10 seconds to go here in the second. Koulibaly slicing and dicing and sends it down underneath as Monasir Hamed throws it down. And Coach Silva Salgado calling a timeout with just seconds left in the second. And this tray put Helton Lopez Correa. Well, it put him on the board. That was a replay of the last possession. So 4.1 left as Real Star leads 43-36. They will take that lead into the clubhouse at halftime. 11 points. Kriol Star, as they're shooting 38% from the field, total of 25 rebounds. You can compare that to Stade Malien's performance, a total of 27 rebounds, and they are led by both Kita and Koulibaly, 34% of the field. Kriol Star looking for one more bucket in the second, and they give the ball right away. Brown in the lane, outside, three ball at the buzzer, in and out. So we go into halftime with the score. Kriol Star 43, Stade Malien 36. And this presentation of the Road to B.A.L 2025 will continue in 15 minutes. This is Aaron Sanders. You're watching this tournament on the FIBA YouTube channel. 20 more minutes of action. Remember, this is Kriol Star's first ever appearance in the Road to B.A.L. tournament, and they are the first team to represent Cape Verde in the league as well. They represent the FCBB. 6 seconds gone by, and we already have stoppage of play. A little bit of a discrepancy for the delay to start the third quarter. Meanwhile, Ndizie and Gomes back in for Kriol Star as they replace Luis Teixeira and Joel Almeida. Almeida has been doing all he can in the mid-range in the first 20 minutes of action and nearly 10 minutes of action on the floor. He ended up with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Kevin Gomes. If you're a Kriol Star fan, you have to expect him to get some more playing time if they want to hold off Stade Malien. Gomes with 5 points and 2 rebounds to his name, as they continue to wonder what the delay is all about. So far, clock still showing 9:54, shot clock 18. 2 other games took place today in Group B action. As the Spintex Knights lost to ABC Fighters. ABC Fighters with a 99-81 victory. And Elon Content Benin surviving mighty Baroli 74-69. If you're just new to the Road to B.A.L. tournament, Group A and Group B, the top team from each of those groups will advance to the next round. And group play concludes after tomorrow's action. And with all that, we are finally underway here in the third quarter. Brown out to Ndizie, who has 11 points. Marici, 3 on the clock. Going into the right side, goes for the teardrop and gets it in. What a quick way to start the third quarter as Ali Marici pulls up and gets his 5th point. Now he's guarding Makan Kita. Kita telling one of the bigs to head to the rack. Bounce pass in. Koulibaly turns around and misses. Kevin Gomes the rebound. These teams shooting in the mid-30s rather, as Marici goes for the foul and will shoot 2. Looking for his 6th and 7th point of the match. Marici, known as a leader, played for ASL BC, the B.A.L's 2nd season, and also led Morocco to a 4th place finish in the 2017 Afrobasket. And now he's leading Kriol Star in this, their first ever appearance in a Road to B.A.L. tournament, as he misses the 2nd free throw. Makan Kita with the ball. Had 5 points in that loss against LLESC. He now has 7 in the game. Flips up a shot, goes right behind the backboard, and goes off the leg of Marici. Smart move, as it will stay with Stade Malien. they'll work with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Koulibaly was wide open, but they get the inbound pass into somebody close. And out to the races is Brown. Conte going up against Larici, and that's picked off by Koulibaly. Koulibaly puts it in. And with that, Koulibaly cuts this lead down to a single-digit deficit. Stewart inside as they try to move the ball closer and closer to the basket, but it was last touched by Stade Malien. Well, here's that fast break again from Mohamed Koulibaly right off the steal, as he was able to get it high enough off the glass to put it down. Early stages, third quarter. We'll start with 3 points, and Stade Malien with only a bucket. Jammed down by Kevin Gomes, as that great ball movement works out for Kriol Star again. And Larici takes it away, goes behind the back to Stewart. Stewart running in the open floor and can't get it down. And it's back in the hands of Mohamed Perry, who goes all the way. And now the tempo is picked up for both of these teams. 48-40 is your score. Brown to Ndize for 3. Picked up by Brown, and he'll head to the line. With Brown's first free throw, that puts him up to 4 points. Looking for 5, and he is perfect from the line. Three ball, way off. And the flow of the game has changed dramatically since the final few minutes of the first half, as Kriol Star now has the biggest lead in the game. That is 10. Stade Malien went on a 8-0 scoring run early on, but they have not led since the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Go ahead 3 from Brown doesn't hit. And Koulibaly getting it in deep to Mohamed Perry. Mohamed Perry, that's a name that hasn't been said in this game for quite some time. Here's the pick from Kevin Gomes. Leaner no good, but Gomes is there to tap it right back in. Kriol Star controlling the tempo of this game with their presence at the paint and speed. Stays with Stade Malien with under 6 to go here in the third. And Stewart now heads to the bench. As Joel Almeida is in. And that block goes out of bounds, and it stays with Stade Malien. And they will make some adjustments. There's been a total of 2 lead changes into this game. Amadou Kante checking in for Kita. Only 4 seconds shaved off the shot clock this trip. Spot up jumper doesn't go for Perry. He already has one here in the third. Larici out to Ndize for 3. Yes. For a second there, it looked like it was going to go right into the hands of Gomez, but Larici being smart as he kicked it to Ndize to make it 55-42. Bali, spin move, but can't finish. Another chance for Stade Malien. Fake shot, yes. This team has been able to capitalize on second chance opportunities. However, they are still down by 10. Long shot in the banker is good. So that cools down the scoring for Stade Malien as that go-ahead shot goes down for Brown. Screened by Perry. He gets it. Screen and roll shot is good. He's able to deliver. And we'll see if Stade Malien able to get the scoring run. In the meantime, Kriol Star led by Ali Larici trying to break away and go right to the hole. Ndize for 3, short. Gets his own rebound, scoops it to Brown. Brown. Canute with the steal. Canute going to the hole and scores. Quick points for Stade Malien as it's back down to a 9-point game. Brown underneath. No foul as they play on. Conte out. The 3. Good. And a red-hot Stade Malien team has forced Kriol Star into a timeout. It's back down to a 2-possession game. What a run from Stade Malien. A 10-3 run in the last minute and a half has made this a 58-52 game. We have a timeout called on the floor. Stade Malien with the hot shooting. A 10-3 run has cut their deficit to 6 with under 3:30 to go in the third. And Kriol Star now feeling the pressure. Conte guarding Brown. Brown gets help courtesy of D'Angelo Stewart. Screen, gets the ball back and can't put it down. Perry follows through with the rebound. Canute going behind the back and denied entry at the rack. Fires it over Larici and gets it. Oh, it's a red-hot scoring display as Stade Malien is now down by 3. Under 3 to go. Pass underneath the rock, but the finish unable to be made by Barry. Conte underneath. Yes, it counts. How about that? Conte and company delivering the damage right at the rack. And they have a chance to get closer and closer into this game. An outstanding display from Stade Malien. They know that if they lose this, it's all but official that they may not be advancing to the next round of the Road to B.A.L. tournament. Only the top team from both Group A and B advances. They already have an 0-1 record trying to avenge their loss yesterday against LLESC, a game where they gave up 32 points in the first quarter. That and one is missed. It is 58-56. Spin by Barry. As it stays that way. Reaching the inbound straight to Barry. Brown guarded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly trying to pick off. Brown fires it. And that is an air ball. Well, Stade Malien able to hang tough as we approach the fourth quarter. They're outscoring Kriol Star 20-15 as they lose possession. It was tied at 20 at the end of the first quarter, but Kriol Star was able to break away and lead by 7 at the break. Oh, Larici, and we have a technical foul. It looks like Larici was involved with that, and a break for Stade Malien. So not only Stade Malien will go to the line for the technical foul, they will get possession. So on this trip alone, should this free throw go down, they get the ball back and possibly go for the lead for the first time since the 2-minute mark in the game. Since the first quarter, they have trailed. They were able to even things up at 20. So the technical foul free throw is missed, and Kriol Star will get it back. My mistake on that. Stade Malien still behind. 2 to go here in the third. And how about this for a break? Mohamed Perry on the steal. He's going for the tie and misses it high off the glass. And that pressure leads to a foul. Brown fakes, kisses it, dishes it off. Now Joel Almeida with the ball. Canute in trouble, down the 3. They have to put it up. Desperation shot off the glass. Shot clock doesn't reset. Put back good by Stewart, but they're going to wave it off. They waved it off. What a dramatic play. because the first shot with under 5 seconds on the shot clock did not hit iron at all. It hit the side of the backboard, which means the shot clock continued anyway, as it should. And now you have the confusion as the shot clock approached 1 second. Initially, they waved it off, and they count the bucket. They count the bucket. We saw the motion for the official, and there it is on your screen. 60 to 56. It was able to hit the... I have to imagine it must have hit the rim as it was winding down, or a better scenario would be that Stewart was able to get it off before the shot clock horn. Nonetheless, they are up by 2 possessions. Running J, good for Canute. And that's how you quickly respond as it's back to a 2-point game. Brown to the hole. Misses the second chance. Brought down by Canute. They could go for the tie or the lead with under 50 to go. Oh, the donut missed the coffee as Haman, unable to finish, gives it up instead. Flip shot, good. Canute doing it all here in the third quarter. And he has a chance to give Stade Malien the lead for the first time since the first quarter. 42 6/10 left. And the and one doesn't go. We are tied at 60. Stade Malien, good scoring here in the third quarter. They haven't been able to finish their free throws. They missed the technical free throw just a minute ago, and they missed the and one opportunity to give them the lead. Long shot hits the front iron, and it's picked up by Perry. Every possession is crucial now as Canute feeds it underneath the Haman, and there is a foul. Another chance for Stade Malien to go ahead. They are 6 of 14 at the line. That totals 42.8%. They shot 54.6 at the line in their loss yesterday. Free throw missed. And we're down to 8 seconds. We may end the third quarter the way we ended the first, on a tie. 3 to go. Brown looking to chuck a shot off, and a steal. Does not get the shot off in time. We are at the end of the third quarter. Well, folks, we're pretty much back to where we started. Knotted up. And one of the Stade Malien's players looking for an unsportsmanlike foul at the horn. Nonetheless, both of the clubs head back to the benches. Time has run out here in the third. We are squared up at 60. And this game matters the most for Stade Malien as they want to keep their road to B.A.L. journey, and they call the end of the third quarter. That will do it. Stade Malien has 10 minutes left to try to keep their hopes to get into the B.A.L. at bay. They were able to tie it up at 60. They were able to outscore Kriol Star 24-17 in the third quarter alone. And Kriol Star making history, the first Cape Verde team to make it to the road to the B.A.L., their first ever game, and they're showing an impeccable performance here And in the fourth quarter, we're going to see a lot of key plays that could make a huge difference when it comes to deciding this one. We'll be back in just a moment for the fourth. These teams, Kriol's star playing their first ever game in the Road to B.A.L tournament. Meanwhile, Stade Malien trying to avoid dropping to an 0-2 record if they want to keep their B.A.L season hopes alive in terms of getting in there. Quick steal, and Hammond up and in for the Dipper. And that is the first lead for Stade Malien since the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. And they had to work for it. They missed a handful of free throws, which would have put them ahead. And now they were able to dominate right down low into the paint, and they continue to pick it up there. Their fortunes are turning around. Canute throws it away just like that. And Ndize deep at the floor. Triple threat from Barry. Nearly threw that one away. That shot's an air ball. And here comes Conte, who was red hot in the third quarter. Fake, fire, and hits! Huge shot from Canute to make it 65-60. Had a 10-3 scoring run in the third quarter, and they start the fourth on a 5-0 run. Down to 5 on the 24. Underneath, smart pass into Luis Teixeira as the shot clock was winding down. He was tight roping on the sideline and was able to get the ball and took care of business right then and there. Jump, fake, fire. And they can't get it again. All red shirts in the paint. Stewart. Hop from Brown, and he gets it in. Shot up and in. And if the tempo keeps up like this throughout the fourth quarter, you're going to be in for one of those game of the tournaments. As Ndize, trying to break off, goes for another three, and that doesn't go. Dribble, pass, and bucket. And Stade Malien dominating in the paint. It is now a 67-64 lead. Correction, 69-64. Pull-up jumper, Brown, no go. And a foul as Conte tried to stay out of bounds. With 7:10 to go, it is a 9-4 run for Stade Malien. The seriousness of the situation is this. A Stade Malien win could keep their hopes alive into trying to advance. Only the top team from groups A and B will advance. Here's Canute underneath, no good. But with that foul, that takes him to the line. Prior to that foul, you look at the foul situation, and there's only 3 players before this play that was in foul trouble with 3. That is Brown, Ndize, and Larici. He now has 4, and 1 more will send the captain out of the game. Free throw up and in to make it 70-64. Stade Malien ahead. Larici to Ndize. Kriol star in their debut performance in the road to B.A.L. Ndize has his shot blocked in. Here comes Canute. Canute with the right hand and puts it in. The finger roll brings this lead up to 8 as Stade Malien cannot be stopped here in the fourth quarter. pivotal part here in the ball game as Stade Malien has found their way back into this ball game after trailing for most of the game and being down by as much as 14. Are they able to hold off Kriol Star in the final 6 and change? Gomez underneath, foul. First free throw goes down for Gomes. But the second one does not hit. Shot from outside, no good. Here's a cross-court pass, nearly picked off by Conte. And we've seen a handful of that in the first half where it led to a lot of broken plays and fast breaks that was not finished strong. Ricci playing with 4 fouls. The next one will put him out of the ball game. Gets the screen from Gomez as he streaks right in for 2. Ricci with his 8th point to bring Kriol Star within 5. Kadute to Koulibaly. Took some time, but it got down. A running jump hook had all the dramatics you could ask for. Gomez asking for the ball. And we have a foul outside. As it stays with Kriol Star. And Kadute checks out. And that Koulibaly jump hook that took forever to get down, but now in Folly Kanute checking in. Back to live action now, 74-67 is your score with about 5 minutes to go in regulation. Took some time, but it's Conte. Dishes it outside. Shot bounces twice, doesn't go. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Stewart. Brown with the screen. And loses control, and Stade Malien gets it back. Oh, hold the phone. Hugo de Silva Salgado, the head coach of Kriol Star, asking for a replay. It doesn't appear that he's going to get it at this stage. Obviously not happy with the last possession. Cooler heads have to prevail here in the final few minutes in this contest. Stade Malien doing all they can to use all the time of the clock. They're down to 5. Dribble drive, Kanute underneath. Come on, gets denied. And steps on the line. cutting to about 4 minutes of action left. Arichi dribbles past the screen from Gomez, and Larici hits the deck. It's another chance for Canute. Goes underneath. That shot is blocked as Koulibaly tried to get it. Here's another chance for them. Koulibaly trying to make up on the other end of the floor. Misses the second one. Loose ball. Who got it? It's Kriol Star. And Larici spinning around and puts it in off the glass. And that is a quick run and a quick timeout from Stade Malien. As now Ali Larici makes it 74-71. Buckle up for an incredible finish. Stade Malien holding on to a 3-point lead with 3:09 to go in a quarter where they started off hot. Now they're outscoring Kriol Star 14-11. Trying to hold on to this lead and try to hold on to any hopes of getting into the B.A.L. for this upcoming season. Canute for three. Oh, that dances everywhere but down the twine. Bounce pass, Brown, that's good, and we're tied at 74. A stunning turn of events. And Stade Malien again using up all the clock to try to set up for one crucial play. Because all the plays at this point matter the most. The three ball. That's good as the shot clock goes down. Mohamed Koulibaly, who had such a hard time in the paint, was able to get something from beyond the arc. Larici again playing with 4 fouls. Quick pass underneath. Corner three. That hits off the front. And picking it up is Perry. Perry in traffic. That's off. And it's picked off again. This time Conte gets the steal. "90 seconds. And Folly Canute. And the rest of Stade Malien. The three ball. Picked up by Brown. Larici. Will he work off the screen? He does. Goes to the 10 himself and scores. 77-76. And we have a timeout called with 1:09 left. Or so I thought. It's just a substitution. Last 2 minutes to play after a dead ball situation. That's where they can make substitutions. Still a one-possession game as Makan Kita gets the rock from Canute. Kita outside. Back in. Right elbow. Keita, no. And Brown with another board. And Kriol Star looking for their first lead in quite some time. Kick out, Stewart inside. Brown, jumper, no. Gets his own rebound, 10 on the 24. Gomez, met by the double team, surrounded, picked up by Keita. And Kriol Star had no choice but to draw a foul. But to their benefit, with them only down by one, and if it sends Stade Malien to the line, they could still be down by a possession by 3 points. And luckily for them, that is not the case. Now they're going to have to play smart basketball, especially the player that you see on the right side, Ali Larici. One more foul, and he is fouled out. And it looks like Brown's going to take that foul. 23 seconds remaining. A tight finish for both of these teams. Mohamed Koulibaly. Koulibaly gets fouled with under 20 seconds to go. Ali Larici and Dudon Ndize with 14 points, leading the scoring for Kriol Star. And for Stade Malien, Infali Canute waking up in the second half. He has a total of 15. And there is a tie for 13 points between Koulibaly and Abdurrahman Canute. And Koulibaly making it 14. Canute has 15 points. If he makes this, he ties him with the top score. Got it. 79-76, 18 and 9/10 seconds remaining here in regulation. And it's obvious now Kriol Star will look to tie things up. The shot clock will be off. And this crowd in Tripoli, a handful of them rooting for Stade Malien. We'll see if Kriol Star could silence the crowd after this. Down to the wire here with 18.9 seconds to go. Ali Larici and company down by 3. They are looking for the tie. Larici plays it in. Almeida had that ball slapped away from him. It'll stay with Kriol Star. It only took 2.6 seconds off the clock. Now Almeida will play it in. Almeida straight away to Brown. Brown go ahead 3. Does not go. Heartbreak City for Kriol Star. We have seen a handful of shots take its time. And now with 10 seconds left, Stade Malien could put this game to rest. Now it's on the shoulders of Mohamed Koulibaly. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 of 6 from the line. Here comes the first. A 4-point game. And that one goes in and out. And great heads-up play from Stade Malien. That will do it as Larici is called for the foul, and that will do it for his game. Then again, you have to give it a Kriol Star for their first ever appearance in any B.A.L. sanctioned events. They made Stade Malien sweat for every second. First free throw doesn't go. But the story for Stade Malien is this. With their backs on the wall in hopes of trying to continue their road to the B.A.L., they are 5 seconds away from prevailing from what was a 14-point deficit in the early stages of this game. That goes down for Canute. Almeida to throw it in, and it's to Lopez Correa. 2.5 seconds to go. Seconds away from this being official as Canute draws the foul. In the hands of Brown, he chucks one up. That's off the glass. And Stade Malien able to escape tonight by defeating Kriol Star 81-76. They were led by both Infali Canute and Mohamed Koulibaly. We had 16 points apiece, but in the fourth quarter, it was all Koulibaly. And for Kriol Star, led by Jordan Ndize and Ali Larici with 14 points apiece. And the final stat line goes as this. Stade Malien shot nearly 41% from the field. Kriol Star shooting 37%. As the team in red ended up shooting nearly 64% from the line. And Stade Malien had some qualms at the charity stripe in the early goings of this game. Free throw percentage, 46%. And yesterday, they shot 55% in that loss. Both teams ended up with 50 rebounds apiece. Stade Malien 16 to 11 in terms of steals, 6 blocks from Kriol Star. And the fast break really played a huge role into this game, especially for the hot scoring run that Stade Malien had in the third quarter. They have a total of 27 fast break points, 17 points off the turnovers, and 42 points inside. Again, your final. Stade Malien 81, Kriol Stars 76. And for their first ever performance in a B.A.L. event, Kriol Star gets the tip of the cap from a lot of fans, and as well as the admiration and respect. Thank you for all of you for tuning in to day 2 of competition on the road to B.A.L. from Tripoli. We hope you continue to watch our coverage for day 3, wrap up group play tomorrow. Remember, only the top team from groups A and B will advance. It has been a good broadcast and a good game as well. This be Aaron Sanders reminding you there are plenty of good sports out there, so you be one too. On behalf of FIBA, the B.A.L., and Coco, and everybody here, to you, the fans, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in here on the FIBA YouTube network. So long, everybody.